Hello everyone, and welcome back to Nightingale. For some reason it's not wanting to pull up. Ah, there it is. Hello audio, congrats on first. Bro, I am like obsessed with Epic the Musical now because oh my gosh. I finally actually got to finish it because there's a YouTube video that has all the songs in order. And so I was like, oh yeah, like I'll just listen through it. Oh my gosh.
Welcome Audio Ines.
I knew as soon as you logged on, I was like, she probably hopped on right before she's eating dinner. I stream at like the same time every day. You're the one. Your dinner is what's variable here. Like, I'm always within 15 minutes after 5:30, unless something major has happened. Okay, well, we're here, and I'm just going to be gushing about Epic the Musical, because I'm obsessed now. One of the songs that stood out the most is in the Underworld, and it's the Prophet song. Oh my gosh, like, I could not stop listening to it. It's all so beautiful. I went so far down the rabbit hole that I actually started looking up, well, I wasn't really looking it up, I was following the YouTube rabbit hole, and, I was listening to the person who created Epic the Musical talking about like how he picked the instruments for each character, and like you start picking up on these little things that it's like, oh my gosh, that was like brilliant. Oh wait, oh crap. Whoa! Oh that oh shh. Frick. Wah! No. I don't care about anything else except getting rid of that guy. Literally my one and only goal. No. Quit rushing me. Thank the Lord. Now I can take care of the rest of the problems. That was my main issue. Oh, for once I actually managed to dodge backwards. Good night, nurse. Okay, where did he fall? It was like here some... I swear, if this is the second one that I've actually killed that I haven't managed to find its corpse. Oh, just go away. You're not wanted, or you... Ow! And they explode. Okay, well, there's one. See, I keep dodging forward, and that's... It is not how it is supposed to be. Where... I really need to be paying attention to the matters at hand, because there's literally a bombardier over here, and I'm just like... Oh, and you're gonna spawn more, aren't you? Oh, come on. That's not fair. I tried. How are there two spawners? Oh. Okay, that one we dealt with pretty fast, actually. Oh, and another bombardier. Go. From the left and the right. Everything in between. Okay. Nanny. Oh, I wanted to try out the thing with my sword. Salvation. Okay, let's, Okay. I didn't find that incredibly helpful. I mean, I was already healed, but I don't know if it affected Nanny or not. My throat hurts because I've been singing, and the song in particular that I've been singing is the challenge, and so it's got a lot of like those like not like growling notes, but it has like a lot of grit to it. And so trying to sing that like super loud in my car because like car karaoke, of course. Like, yeah. We were getting into it. I hate the noises that are here because they're just creepy. Okay. So that's that one. Which one did I do last time? That one. Okay, so... That away. I'm still so mad about the Automaton Bishop. Like... That's the second time I've killed one that I have not been able to find its freaking corpse. Okay, well, we got some stuff recovered, which is nice. Oh, there's an essence trader here. Whee! There are actually a lot of resources here that are pretty darn good. Not at the... Not at the essence trader, because they're just like the, like ceramic, raw gem, and it's expensive too, like good night. Yeah, everything's expensive. I don't know if it's meaning that it's, like there's 33 of them that you'll get, but I'm not willing to risk it, because that's a lot of money. For stuff that you can make on your own. And there's like potions and food. But I guess if you're like here and you just have a like buttload of points that you don't need. Like if you're already here and you're like, I don't want to go home. I just need to get this out of the way, like right now. You know, y'all, oh. Are you immune? That's a whole lot of BS. Come on, I need those bonus points. Of course. I'm poisoned for being water too much. Nanny's being attacked by that thing. My arrows seem to be doing dilly squat. Oh, are you? You are frickin' kidding me. There are 2 Automaton Bishops here? Okay, I need the high ground. Can't claim them all high ground, but you know what? High ground, nonetheless. Confluence potion. Probably, ow! French toast! What in the F was that? It was the bishop. Ow! Gosh dang! No! Incredibly unhelpful! Ow! This is malarkey! Okay, land! Land, you weirdo! Whoa! Why? I just need to get rid of you, and then that's most of my problems gone. Okay, Nanny, I am so sorry. Oh, okay. Let me take care of. Ow. Okay, and one more. Ow. I'll deal with the explosions. I mean, I guess it works. The only problem is you can't, like, well, I mean, with recovery you don't get to run either, so I guess it's about the same, except with that one I can heal Nanny, too. Okay. Grab this stuff from the automatons. Jeez. That was intense. But I lived. That is the main takeaway. I lived. Oh, why is there still a bad thing? Because there's still somebody alive. I love how it looked like I just slapped that one dude in the side of the face with my sword and was like, "Bam!" Oh, mother trucker, there's still another spawner. I love that. Oh no. Bad news bears. Hello, Nanny. What kind of arrows did I make? Did I make illusion arrows? Did I make entangle? I made entangle arrows, which I mean, slow as roll. Do not get pissed off. Oh, he rising. Oh, he rising. Whoa! Oh, I got punched. He done got punched in the face.
Welcome Sinister_Studio
Audio
Z.
snuck in before getting dinner. Huck, go away. I'm not pleased with you. I mean, I should probably go talk to him, but I'm just peeved. Is he down there now? Bro. Did it respawn? Had another bundle.
Welcome Lily by Walker.
Jeez. It's okay, Lily. We, just started.
You have the story entire.
That I didn't read.
What happened here comes as no surprise. Given the hubris of my Empyrean kin, delusions of grandeur saw their focus taken, and their enemy, in turn, grew brazen, crafting minions of flesh and twine. Strife eternal claimed this place. And should my more volatile kin be allowed to seize power, such a fate could befall any realm, any home. The hollowed moor is littered with remnants of a war long since ended, but it is far from the last realm to be ravaged so. Be vigilant, realm walker, lest these same machinations steer you unknowing toward disaster.
Alrighty then. Don't make the same mistakes as his people. Okay, got it. Let's see. I think we finished. Did we make the curio? I don't think so. Progression. I thought I made the curio. Maybe not? Yeah, because I need to let her inspect my craftsmanship. I made arrows and everything and straight up did not make the curio. Okay, well that's fine. I could do that, or I could get another ball rolling and we can go over there and, like I said, get another quest started. That's gonna take work, so. But Lily, Sinister, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Now I have both halves of my favorite couple on my Discord. I was like, please don't be hostile. So incredibly easy. A 1. A 2. A 3. They're like, congrats, you're so smart! This was a participation trophy. Yes, 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 you did. I saw that, I was like, oh, Lily!
ZZZZ.
Why does this not look good? Did I already... What is this? Where am I? Oh, this is the first Battlefield Ruins that I fought. Ugh. I'm sorry. That's always rough. We have a short week this week, so we're like trying to get everything in order, and then I have to sit on an interview panel, which I've never done before, so now I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. I was supposed to have a mock interview, and just to like get myself familiarized with the process of interviewing, but apparently something happened, and so we got this new hiring cycle pushed up, and so now I'm going straight into real interviews. I'm like, oh, I don't know how to do that. Okay. I'm just going to... Why is it so strong? It's like, surely there are other things that spawn here. Oh, I am targeted. Oh. I hate, like, okay. I've tried my hand at modding, and the only game that I was willing to try was Stardew. And so my Stardew is like really modded, and then when 1.6 came out, I had to wait because I was like, I can't play the game anymore until it's been like until all the modders have a chance to work with the new update. And then I had to sit there and re-download like all of my mods, and I have a crap ton of mods, and I was like, oh. They're mostly like quality of life, like little updates, but like it took forever. Like forever and a freaking day to download all of them. Oh, bless your beating heart, Realm Walker. I'm afraid this is an ugly fuss you've come across. But I'm grateful someone's finally bobbed up. How awful. What ails that poor soul? And, you know, she keeps talking about this person. I'm like, are they like out and about and I just haven't seen them? Or am I like X-ray vision into this tent? That brave soul teeters between two worlds. They're gravely injured, becoming more of a frail husk the longer they go without treatment. My other guides, all bloodied too. Last one, none lasted more than a few days. I haven't had a moment to leave their side, but you're the first to stumble upon us. I'm no doctor, but say the word and I'll lend my hands. Ah, yeah, that's the worst. You're like, I just want to live my life. Could it be? Yes. The augury anticipated your arrival. I should have seen you coming for what you are as soon as you approached. What am I exactly? Before all this trouble, the Loa here, spirits as you know them, they foretold in my fevered dream that a traveler would cross our path. Their guiding whispers said, a lost wanderer will mend wounds, fill their brain with communing meat. That's gross. Let's worry about healing the injured before we solve the dreams. It's settled then. Lend us your aid now, and I'll do whatever's in my talents to guide you on whatever path you're on. First things first, this realm walker is in desperate need of healing. I haven't been able to forage for the elixir ingredients. If this realm walker doesn't imbibe the proper curative potions soon, the waters of the other side await him. I will make what remedies I can. Go on then, you've got my eternal gratitude, Wanderer. If there were ever a time for haste, I'd mark it here and now. I'll be waiting. Names... Ludovine? Okay, what does she need? I think I actually am carrying potions of great healing. Well, guess what? I have a potion! Because I just happen to carry them. These look potent enough. Let's hope the Loa answer our plea for mercy. Listen, well, as I call upon the spirits. Legba, open the gates for me to greet Papa Gende and Dr. Jean Montagny. I say your saintly names as here before my eyes sits the issue of your hands, Loa of doctors in the spiritual path. Lead my hands in this work as I apply and offer healing. Remain silent! Dr. Jean Montagny, speak in wisdom to my mind. Help me lead the rhythms of awakening through this ailing soul. Let them touch this realm walker and mend their wounds. Bring them back to this waking world. Don't give up yet, my guide. A heartfelt ritual. Do the spirits answer your plea? It may take time for the spirits to answer. Patience ain't never stopped being a virtue, comrade. Oh, what the? Has his pain subsided? He is gone. The spirits have taken him underwater. I'm so sorry. As am I, comrade. I will prepare his body and soul for what comes next, but I can't bear the sight just yet. At least, with your aid, we wasted no time. The spirits brought him a peaceful end to such wicked torment. For that, I cannot be thankful enough. And for the whole of this tragedy, the blame falls only upon myself and my reckless attempts to commune with the Loa here. What will you do now? Will you stay in the realms? Asking myself the very same. On one hand, death is not something we should fear or weep over. Is that what you would tell those who lost loved ones in the calamity? Voodoo teaches that death is not the end. On the other hand, I couldn't bear being responsible for more of its spread. Most worthy ventures come with a sacrifice, and it may not be wise to disturb the spirits further. Would that it were so simple. It's my belief that the spirits are angry with us, with the Fae who abandoned them. Why did the Fae abandon these realms? There's a lot of talking in this one. Only that the spirits know the truth, and if we don't attempt to understand them, we'll never find answers, never find harmony. Just like the ancestral spirits on Earth, I believe those of the realm can offer wisdom beyond our own. It's dangerous to call upon that which we don't understand. If proper precautions are cast aside, but I hope I've learned my lesson here. Do you still believe communing with them is possible? I do, and I believe I must. If I don't continue my work, I would betray my beliefs, and with them, what would I be? The more I weigh the options, the more I feel that calling our mission off would only serve to soak my guide's death in the wine of futility. And such is not something I was raised to imbibe. I don't envy your position. Life is full of such unavoidable crossroads, and it is the choices we make there that shape us. As the spirits implied, you are lost, and a personal crossroads too, yes? I am in search of an elder Jotun. Yes, they are among the elder spirits with which I hope to form a connection. My undertaking to pave the path towards coexistence with the realm spirits was meant to culminate in the communion with an elder spirit, said to have direct connection with the demiurge, magic's very wellspring. While a Carnute might be the obvious choice, man and beast are not known for their accord. Humans and trees, on the other hand, have shared a sacred bond forever, and I suspect the Jotun would be more receptive to a preposition. Or petition. Jesus! Reading out loud is not my thing, And it's funny, like, my reading level has always been very high, but my skills reading out loud are absolutely
Nice to meet
terrible.
you. I'm Blossom.
Let's see. Then our goals? Oh. Well, I just clicked the wrong answer. Indeed, indeed. It is said that all spirits deserve, or have desires, just as the Loa do on Earth. Certain goodies they just can't pass up, regardless of which hand offers it forth. If we can learn what the elder Jotun hunger for, doing so should garner their faith. And I say you're one lucky duck, because ancient druid tales tell of ageless trees that offer their hearts to men as a symbol of friendship. What could a tree possibly desire? I'm trying, I'm just stuttering like so much. Like I said, like when I'm reading, like just silent reading, I can read very fast, but for some odd reason, when I'm reading out loud, I tend to stumble over words because I'm trying to read too fast. I'm like, just slow down, Rose, just slow down. If I had an inkling, I'd have told you. We can ask further guidance from the lesser spirits, those we already know how to speak with. We only need the right offerings. I understand if you're not up for another ritual at the moment. I let one realm walker down. This is as much for me as it is for you, a chance to make amends. The Loa are partial to the flavors that are both of and against their own nature. I'll make you a list, and upon your return, we'll sing with the spirits together. In the meantime, I'll prepare the ritual. Goodbye for now. Oh gosh, this is the this is the one where I have to go start collecting cloth, amber, and this is where I had to start fishing because they need oil specifically from fen catfish. So this is gonna be fun. I was a teacher for several years, and it's very obviously easier with kids' books. Like I said, I try to read too fast, and I kind of skip words. Oh, biscuits. Why do I keep ending up in these situations? Like, I swear, the Hollowed Moor is just absolutely full of... It's just full of people and so many downed. Oh, let's just... If I hack and slash enough, they'll go away. Goodness! Okay, this must have been something interesting. There's a synchronous lotus chest here. And there's gold, and there's essence bundle. Oh, where the heck did that come from? Oh, no you don't. No. No, we're not playing this one. Beat the crap out of that spider thing. You know, the more that I think about it, the handier that thing gets. And of course, I don't have enough essence. You know what, we'll just repair all. I was watching a video once about Nightingale, and they're like, you know, you'll never really need to do repair all. I don't find it useful. I'm like, I get into so many fights, like, it's incredibly useful just to use that. Okay, I need a fishing rod. So we're going to go back to the house. You know, it's really funny. Like, you're not the first person to say that I have, like, a soothing voice, but when I listen to the sound of my own voice, I can't stand it. Like, when I first started doing videos, and when I was having to, like, review them to make sure, like, hey, did the audio actually come through? Did my microphone sound fine? Do I need to, like, adjust the volumes and whatnot? because back in ye olden days, nobody was ever watching. So I was like, oh, like, I'll listen to it and see if I need to adjust it. But, like, that is the one thing that people usually say, is that I have, like, a soothing voice. I'm like, I don't get it. I do not get it. The other thing, like, my mom always used to tell me, she's like, Rose, you should do singing more. Like, in growing up in the church, she was just like, you should try out for this, you should sing for this. And I'm like, Mama, I love you, you're tone deaf. I'm like, I cannot sing, like, in front of people. And she just always did her best to try to convince me. I'm like, you're not going to convince me. But the weird thing is I love to sing. Like, and I am a loud singer too. Like, I just love singing, like, so much. So I do it in my car, where nobody can hear me. Like I said, I am very recently obsessed with Epic the Musical. So that is what I have been singing. Just like an absolute madwoman in my car. Yeah, except then, like, my brain gets stuck and then I can't, like, listen or watch or do anything else, so it's just all epic all the time. Like, all day today, every time I was in my car driving, I was singing it, I was, like, dancing along, I was just like, yes! Like, I'm very dramatic when I want to be. I don't need the rest of these potions. Like, stamina potion, that one, that one. But yeah, no, I love singing. Especially when I find a song that, like, the tone goes decently well with my voice. And then that's all I can sing. So like I said, the challenge from Epic, I've been singing that, like, non-stop. I'm like, my poor phone is probably like, play something else, woman. Like, please, for the love of all that is holy, just play something else. And I'm just like, nope. We're going to be dramatic AF. But I'm glad that I finally added a new song from Epic to my rotation. The other one that I, like, fell in love with today is No Longer You. And it's when Odysseus goes down into the underworld and he comes across the prophet, and they're sitting here and he's telling him that he's like, I see a man who can finally go home. Like, he says all these things and he's like, but that man is no longer you. And so Odysseus is like, I'm never getting home, which I kind of understand, like, the meaning in the song, because he's saying, like, all these things, and it's stuff that happens. Like, there's a mutiny, there's this, there's that, and, like, it's all stuff that happens, but Odysseus has changed as a person, and I think that's probably actually playing on some of his fears, as he fears that he's not the same person he was when he left. Which, of course, as soon as as soon as Penelope sees that, she's like, no, you're my husband, don't be stupid. Gotta love a strong woman. Yeah, and, like, Penelope's songs are just, like, it's so beautiful. Just her voice. I am being a nerd. I've just been enjoying the music. I want to take this, but I don't know if I have Titania's crown to make more, because I don't know if I need, like, 4 of the same. Yeah, no, the only Titania's crown I have is the like tier 3. I'm like, oh. So I have 3 in my inventory right now. Let me see if it will let me make cloth. Because like I said, some things are really specific. It let me. Sweet. Some things are extraordinarily specific and they're like, no, you have to have this tier of, you know, item, or you have to have all the same item, which is really annoying. I also need to upgrade my hunting knife. A mystic hunting knife. Okay. And then, if I'm going to go fishing, I'm going to go fishing with a bougie fishing pole that allows me to do whatever the F I want. It's like in Stardew Valley, I went from the training rod to like the iridium rod because it's like, no. Or it's like the one right below the iridium rod because it was like, I am so terrible, I need the bonus that it gives ya. Okay, we have other cut gems, we have filigree. I need line. I have that song stuck in my head and I'm just like, just over and over again. I think this is the one problem that I have with my brain, is that it just wants to sing the same things over and over and over again. I'll get stuck on it and then I won't be able to sleep because I'll just be thinking about it like all night. It's just so pretty. Because the Prophet's song is actually set to a waltz beat, and it's so pretty. I could just listen to it for like hours, and I did today because I am me. Like, legit, I just want to listen to it like over and over again. I mean, I could, but okay. We have our fishing pole, because that's the only thing we're missing. Oh my gosh. Okay, also, I could make the curio. I have enough stuff. Ooh. Eh. Eh. I guess I'll use that. Some hope bloom, and I have more copper, so. I need to find somebody who will nerd out with me, because my husband, bless his heart, he's not like into musicals really, except for the movie Hairspray. I don't know why. I can't explain it. He can't explain it, but he loves the movie Hairspray. And it's like every time I'm into a musical, he's just like, that's cool. I'm like, gosh, dang it. Like, and my taste in musicals is like all over the place. Because there's, like, some old Western musicals that I like. There's, like, Phantom of the Opera. I went through a massive obsession with it when I was in, like, middle school. Like, oh my gosh. But I'm also very stubborn because when I like a musical, I tend to only like one version of said musical. And if there's other renditions, I'm like, nope, I don't like that. I have not, but I have heard several of the songs from it just because, you know, internet being internet. But yeah, like, I love musicals, and it's just not really his thing. But like I said, my taste in musicals is very odd. Okay, let's go back to the crossways. Have you watched or heard any of the songs from Epic, the musical? Like, I had heard bits and pieces from, like, YouTube shorts. Yeah, no, I finally watched, there was a video that had all of them in order. I was like, sure, why not? And then, of course, me being me, not only did I do that, I watched the whole thing, which is like 2.5 hours. And then I watched a vocal coach like watch each of the sagas and like break it down, and like I'm like, oh, I didn't even notice that before. Or when I read some of the comments, they're like, oh yeah, like these instruments represent these people, and then you can start to hear them more. Like when Telemachus is going through like his songs and stuff, you can hear Athena, like, because Athena's the piano, and so you can hear like little bits and pieces. It's not like she's there, but she's kind of got this presence in his life. And like I live for these like small details, like, oh, I just eat them up. I love all these little things that are just like, oh, and then if you just listen really close, or in the song Hold 'Em Down, you can hear at one point this very like, not shrill, but it's a really high violin, and it's to represent in this like what might happen scenario. Like all these suitors are wanting to, you know, bad things, but the violin is Penelope, or yeah, Penelope. I keep getting her and Persephone mixed up, but it's to represent Penelope screaming, which is like horrible. I'm like, oh my gosh! But if you listen to it music-wise, it's just fascinating. I'm like, you wouldn't notice until like somebody brings it up and you're like, oh my gosh, there is this like one long violin note, and it's just like, oh. I never understood the whole Garfield and lasagna thing, but like, then again, I guess as a kid, like, I'm not a huge fan of lasagna, but it's just interesting, like a cat obsessed with lasagna. Also, I don't like leftovers, so that part I understand. Little one, have you returned? What brings you back? I have the offering with me. Your chest, Amber, plays a hymn that flutters on the gates. You have handmade a curio, then. Show me. Yes. This is like enough to their own. I see yesterday's unlocked in its center. A fine offering it will make, as long as it saves me from fighting the giants. It is good to see patience placed in creation. Making peace with my sunbound kin is demanding, even for me, but perhaps, with yet another world lost, understanding can be found. You brought me one step closer to home. Even though you are still very small, I see now a bit of Grendel in you. Are you sure no moss is growing on your hind? I'll have to inspect it next time I'm in private. A human Grendel. That would be a sight. If we find ourselves on the same plane again, be no stranger. I should enjoy hearing your chest's melody again. I hope you find your song. Farewell, Danny. I think it's because I have like a texture problem with certain foods, and I don't like ground meat with my pasta, especially beef. Like, I'm not a fan of ground beef, so if I make it, I like it, but I only put things that I like in my lasagna. But like, okay, this conversation with Danu just reminded me of Epic, the musical. Like, how everyone has their own instrument. I always said that if my soul had a sound, it would be an acoustic guitar. Like, I love indie music, that soft, like, folksy sort of music. And so I love that they did that for the characters. The music is so representative of them because this is what their soul sounds like. And Odysseus is a guitar because when he's lighter and like he's remembering good things, it's an acoustic guitar. It's kind of lighter, a little more happy, especially when he sees his son. It's like this super light, you know, upbeat sort of music, but then when he's angry, it's this electric guitar, and you can feel that it's just this raw emotion, and it's just like, oh, I love it. one together, didn't we? I don't think we got any further than that. Oh, I need catfish. That's what. I was like, why does she not say, you know, quest available? I'm like, because I haven't fished for the catfish. I am the worst at fishing. One Punch Man. Oh, whoa, what? How have I never seen that before? What are you? I don't want to get too close, lest I get in a fight with them. But I've never seen them before, and I've, like, traversed the entire Hollowed Moor. There
Incoming
are
at break.
giants. Huh. Rad? I don't know how I feel about that. I'm just like, please don't see me. Please don't squash me. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna go fish in these waters. I think I've only watched season 1, but I enjoyed it. I'll have you know, my brain is so obsessed with the musical, I'm literally playing the songs in my head as I'm, like, streaming. Just keep thinking about it. Okay, these ones are... What? This fishing is weird, because you just have to, like, keep turning, and your bar is supposed to, like, stay in the middle. I caught one fish, and it wasn't even the fish I needed. Yeah, the, Epic the Musical. The Challenge, the song that I had you play the other day. So that's one of the songs. But I finally watched, like, the whole thing, and so now there's a couple other songs that are... I'm just like, oh my gosh, I love it. Yeah, see, that's the problem, is I just love it so much, and now my brain is obsessing over it. And it's just like, oh, like, I keep thinking about... I'm one of those people who, when I listen to music, I see, like, colors. And I don't have, like, full synesthesia, but when I'm listening to music, I see, like, this story in my head, and every story has, like, a different color. And the underworld is, like, this, like... It's like a jade, sort of, like, deep, oceany, like, greenish blue. And it's just, like, this beautiful, tragic, like, song. And I'm just, like, I'm obsessing over it right now. Like I said, I don't know if you were here for that or if you heard that. My throat hurts from singing because I was belting the challenge as, like, loud as I could sing. And it, like, Penelope's voice, it's beautiful, it's gritty, it just has so much to it. I have so many fish. Such much fish. But yeah, no, I, like, obsession. I just tried to catch a dinosaur with the fishing pole, and I don't think it worked very well. But yeah, and then the last song. The last song is also just, like, so beautiful. The, Will You Fall in Love With Me Again? Because, and this is the thing, is there is a story in this song, and it's beautiful. Like, it's such a beautiful story, because after everything that he's gone through, he is like, I turned into a monster, I'm not the same person, and Penelope takes, like, one look at him, and she's like, okay. So she decides to do a little test. She's like, okay, well, you know, move our wedding bed. And he's just like, do you even know what you're asking me to do? Like, why would you hurt me like this? And she's like, the only person who knew, like, the significance of the bed was my husband. He is you. And then she's like, you know, I will fall in love with you over and over again. I don't care how, where, or when. Like, it's, Okay, Get in the Water is actually really cool. I love that song. I don't know if Coconut, I don't know if you were referring to that, but that is a song in the
I'm
musical.
hungry.
Oh my gosh. I'm just like, huh. Like I said, fangirling completely. I've been obsessed with it. I enjoy it so much.
It's delicious audioidness.
Yeah, it's just, and, what is that? I'm Just a Man. That one's really good. Although it's so sad in the beginning. The whole, like, with him, the horse, the infant. It was so sad. And then, okay, also, BS that his people, like, abandoned him. They're like, this is all your fault. I'm like, bro. Like, almost none of it was his fault. Like, losing the people to the Cyclops. He tried to barter with the Cyclops to save, to save them. It's not his fault that things went south. And actually, him putting the lotus in the wine helped them because more people didn't die. It was the person who went and killed the sheep. Like, it was his fault. And then was Poseidon destroying like 500 of his people. Not his fault. He did not open the bag of wind. He did not push them that far. Yeah, and that's it's not fun. It's tragic. It is a horrible tragedy because they were so close to home. Only for home to be ripped away because his people didn't listen to him. And one of the people doing an analysis was talking about, like, oh, he's getting kind of cocky. I was like, no, when he's telling them, like, oh, just listen to me. Like, he's right. If they had just listened to him, and then he tells his second in command, like, I can't have you sowing doubts. Like, he's like, I can't have you doing this. And so he has to be cocky. He has to make them feel like they're going to go home. He has to, because his people are going to lose faith if he is defeated. But his second in command is like being a Debbie Downer, and he's like, don't do it. Yeah. Oh gosh, the stupid little like wind ghost. They're just like, yeah, it's treasure. He's like, what? Although then again, had he just explained? Well, I mean, he kind of said what it was, but I feel like he could have made it a little more like important, like, this will kill us. Don't open it. But his men are stupid. Like, I'm sorry, but just the men think we're stupid. And now I'm back to the prophet song. So good. I'm like, how did I go for so long without actually like listening to it? Because I kept hearing clips and seeing clips of the challenge, and I was like, oh, like, that's pretty cool. I wonder what the rest of it sounds like. And then I listened to it, and now I'm obsessed with it. And then I heard a couple other ones, and I was like, eh. And then when I watched the whole thing, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so good. Like, what is it? The Thunderbringer? That one was cool. And, like, Neptune's voice was really cool in his song, too. Yeah, no, they continuously make stupid choices, and then they blame him, and then the one thing that gets me is this constant lesson that ruthlessness is mercy to ourselves, and I'm like, in a way, it's true, because if you harden your heart and you become this cold, sort of calculating person, you're going to save yourself heartache in the long run. But at what cost? You lose yourself. And it's that thin line of difference between self-preservation and just being cold. And that's the reason in my job, I have had times where I am sort of callous just because my job requires that. You can't let everything get to you. But at the same time, a lot of things still do, and I'm still, like, I'm such a tender heart. And it sucks. It sucks sometimes, because life would be so much easier if you just didn't care. Because then, it doesn't feel bad. You just don't care. Like, having a sense of apathy is it's like a shield. But eventually, there becomes nothing behind the shield that you're protecting. You become that blank void. And it's not okay. Yes, like, and he's sitting here questioning himself, although at every twist and turn, he's trying to find diplomatic solutions. Like with the pigs, when Cersei turned them into pigs. Like, they're both right in a sense, because she has her nymphs that she has to protect, and he has his men that he's trying to protect. They're both coming from a place of needing to protect those they care about. But he's begging for mercy. She's that calloused sort of person. Instead of giving them the benefit of the doubt and hoping that they don't, attack her nymphs, she's just like, I will turn them into pigs because that's what they really are. And I'm like, well. But Odysseus begs for mercy. And she starts to see maybe if one by one, if people start to be merciful, maybe it can change the world. And it's just, like, it's a beautiful sentiment. Somebody who's hardened by life, finally realizing, if people start changing, it's probably a slow change at first, but if one heart can show mercy, that's hope for the rest. I'm just like, this deep analysis into the songs, I'm living for it. And then, you get to the end, and Odysseus, like, the suitors are, it's absolute madness. Like, I wanted to, like, leap through the screen and just, like, scream at these men who think that they can do whatever they want and claim Penelope, and I'm like, oh, heck no. And of course, Penelope's not standing for that. But he comes, he hears what they're planning to do, and he's like, oh, you want a monster? Well, guess what? He's like, I've been through things, I've done things, I will be the nightmare you never knew existed. And he does, he straight up kills them all. And it is ruthless. It's brutal. It's dark. But you know what? I fully support him, considering what they were planning to do. And then, they're like, oh yeah, we don't fight fair. So then, not only do they threaten his wife, but they're like, we're gonna kill your son. Like, in order to get to you, we're not gonna play by the rules of war, and we are going to attack your precious son. And he's like, you made the wrong move. Good night, Sinister. Have a good one. Sorry about all the music talk. I've just been obsessed, and it's something... It's, what do they call it? It's my, like, hyperfixation right now. It's funny because most of my colleagues and everything don't know that I have a touch of autism until things like this happen, and then at work I'm like, don't talk about it, don't talk about it, don't talk about it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, and then it's times like this where I really realize, yeah, I have the touch of autism. Okay, let's see. I have the offering gifts we need. Come then, we'll present these to lesser swamp spirits in exchange for guidance on your path. I feel like a dope when I'm just rambling on and on and on, because I'm like, I'm up here on my soapbox just like, listen. Oh, that was hilarious. Because obviously he knew right away that it was a siren, and he's like, but I'm shy. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, Odysseus, now you're just messing, and it's hilarious. Although it's like brilliant that they put beeswax in their ear, because, obviously the siren songs. But he's just like, yeah, no, I read your lips the whole time. I only faked thinking that you were my wife. But also, I'm pissed off because you dared to try to make me think that you were my wife. Let's see. Whether surviving or thriving is the Loa's doing. Ready, comrade? I've collected my wits. Let's, I don't recall having to do this last time, but there we go. Here you go. Yeah. When I first heard that, I was like, wait, what? I was like, he had a son. I'm like, fact check! Legba, open the gates for me once more to greet the spirits of this realm. Let them take these offerings and speak through me, so my guide's death be not in vain. Let them reveal that which makes the elder Jotun's belly moan. Yes. You hear them? The spirits whisper through the trees, knowing what you seek. Other Opry, the same edict over and over. Gleaming meat. Gleaming meat. Huh, great, another riddle. What is their meaning? I wonder. The spirits are playing coy as ever. A lost one will mend wounds, fill their brain with communing meat. These auguries are two sides of the same coin. What meat would a tree want? There are many picky Loa, but none so much as the elders. They want something one of a kind, indeed. Something that bleeds vitality, a hearty ritual meal. It's as if I can see all the ingredients in the dark of my mind. Quickly now, let me write it down in that fancy book of yours. And the recipe is what I need to offer the elder Jotun. I'd bet all my years on it. My mother's grave, too. Before you fly off, may I ask one more favor? She knows that I use my umbrella. She's like, I saw you flying in earlier. Would I be a burden to petition you to prepare the offering twice over? One for old Ludovine, and one for yourself, of course. It would help my cause more than you know. I've dreamed of something like this ever since I relocated to Nightingale. It would be my pleasure. My thanks is eternal twice over then, if I lost one. You know where to find me. I've got funeral rites to prepare here, and so much needs to be done if I'm to attempt appeasing an elder. I will return with the ritual meat. I would love if they made an anime, but see, this is the problem. I would only like it if they used the same voices, because I adore Phantom of the Opera, because dramatic AF. I love good drama. I absolutely love Phantom of the Opera. Cannot, for the life of me, listen to the Broadway version. I hate it. I can't stand it. It is not the same as what I fell in love with. I refuse to listen. And it's funny because I'm like that with most music too. If I fall in love with one version of the song, I cannot listen to anything else because in my mind it's distorted and I don't like it. Some songs are very strange and I will like multiple versions. There's a couple songs that I have both an acoustic version and the regular version, and I like both of them. There are, what is it? I think it's, what is it called? Now I'm like thinking of all my music except my brain's playing the songs from Epic. Love Like This by Kodaline. And there's an acoustic version, which I absolutely love. And there is like the regular version, which is far more upbeat. So I think it really depends on what sort of mood I'm in. If I want sort of a bittersweet sort of song, then I'll listen to the acoustic version. If I'm wanting like a light, like summery sort of feeling, and because it's weird, the song itself is mostly, it's, you know, a love like this won't last forever. I think it's like, but I don't care or something like that. The non-acoustic version sounds like we're having a summer fling, we're having so much fun. Like, a love like this can't last forever, but it's fine because you're so in the moment and it's so beautiful and fresh and lively and you're just experiencing this like magic of like just summertime and freedom. And it sounds so great and I love it. The acoustic version makes me feel like you're in a relationship with someone you love. It's like a long-term relationship. You're used to like snuggling on the couch with a blanket, you know, nights in, you know, there's just this sweet love, but you're looking at this person going, this can't last forever. And it's very bittersweet because you love this warm and soft feeling while you're in it, but you know it can't last forever, and so it almost makes you question, is it even worth it to stay in this love because it's not going to last? But you just cherish it so much that you want it to. And it's this foreknowledge that it can't that just, like, absolutely is devastating. So, like, depending on what mood I want to be in. Audio, I feel like the water break is so I shut up for a second. Water break redeemed. But yeah. I am a firm believer in the phrase that if art is how we decorate space, music is how we decorate time. And believe me, I love the decoration. Like, it's kind of profound. Like, your time itself can have meaning, and this decoration and this ornament that you can give time. You can spend time more wisely by filling it with all these things. You're not filling your space with more clutter. You're filling your time with this enjoyment and listening to this music. I am, like, majorly on my soapbox right now, and I have gone over my stream time. So, what we're going to do next time is we're going to craft the ritual meat. And, just FYI, for all of my lovely people here, I know, audio, your dinner took a long time, but I will not be doing a stream tomorrow. I have the Bambina tomorrow. My niece is coming over, so I will be babysitting her instead. I know. I do have a Discord. Feel free to talk to me on Discord. I will ramble on and on and on. Like I said, my brain has not stopped playing music this whole time. I feel like I have all the tabs open in my brain, and the music's coming from a couple of them. I hate getting distracted like that. I feel so awful. Does anybody want me to do a tour really quick of my personal house? Because for some odd reason that just becomes a thing. You're like, yes, just stay on. Just get distracted. I redid my, one of my upper rooms. But yeah, no, I have this, like, deeply rooted feeling of connection to music. And it's funny, I am not musically inclined whatsoever. Audio, I did that one song for the D&D campaign. I'm working on a second one because I was inspired by Epic the Musical because I just keep listening to it. So I am working on another song. It's for Rosmila and Gale. But yeah, not super musically inclined. But I started listening to music back in high school, and that just became like a source of comfort and distress because I am very much influenced by the sound of the music. So I have to really, really be careful what I'm listening to because I will have like vastly different reactions. Okay, so this is my house. I haven't changed the outside, but I have my tier 3 estate cairn. I have 2 portals now. I have a boss portal and my next level herbarium. D&D! Oh, the D&D! I love it! D&D's amazing. I'm not ready either because I still have to finish writing my, my death scene. I'm still percolating that. A lot goes on. It's very intense. But yeah, no, I love it. Okay, and then I have this. This is for when I bring, like, companions. You can summon companions using your estate cairn, and there's a fishing bench because I don't do fishing, so they will do the fishing for me. Here's Roy. Roy replaced Bernard because Bernard was judging me, and I didn't like that. Okay, and then I still have not done much. I have a bunny, I have a little rabbit, and I have my Grimalkin, which I named this one Titania. It doesn't show up, but on the bench, it actually has her name. So this is her little, where she spawned in from, and that's Titania. Yeah, I added a table and some chairs. This used to be like my sewing room slash like clothing making, because Bernard always had this look on his face like he was judging me for all of my life choices, and I didn't enjoy that. So I picked Roy, because Roy is just like, okay, ma'am, and he just follows me wherever I go. I had to add more storage because I am me and I hoard things, so more storage. And then we have my forge that has all of the augments next to it. Yes, resting Bernard face. I had to get rid of him. I moved my saw table from right here. It's over here now. Here's another augment. And then that stayed the same. And then upstairs, I got rid of my garden up here. I did relocate it. Also, once again, still have a problem with doors. Don't appreciate doors. Here's my bedroom. It's got all its lovely furniture. So pretty. This room I love. I love this room. So this is like my potion station. Here's all my storage for potions, charms, enchantments, infusions. Here's my enchantress focus table. Here are all of my augments for my sewing machine. My sewing machine and my textile machine. And then of course we have storage up here because I am me. Yeah, Bernard was just judging me like all the time. But I added decorations! And I kind of wish it was nighttime so you could see the lights, because the lights make it like really nice. You know what? We're gonna sleep till evening. Ah, oh, come on, get dark. I want it to be darker so you can see that here. I'll show you something else in the meantime. Whoa, I forgot how high I can go with this umbrella. Okay, so this is my garden now. I actually have like an elevated garden platform with a lot of garden beds. And look, the view is beautiful. I love it. I love being here. But yeah, these are my plants. There's like tomatoes and pumpkins and whatever that thing is. I think it's a potato. And there's some berries and oats and a deer. Some carrots. More berries. This is where I have my like my flowers and stuff. Like snapdragons, dahlias, cape aloe. And then we have the giant portal. I heard Ignis. But yeah, this is the giant portal. So that was fun to make. But yep. I'm gonna put a bathroom in here. I will put a door on the bathroom, but there are, it's decorative, but I'm gonna put a bathroom in here, just, you know, realism. The living room's gonna be here. I need to add couches and stuff like that, some lamps. The kitchen needs to be upgraded, but there's not really, like, kitchen counters. There's, like, a sink and the butcher block. I want to make this prettier, but this is kind of what we got going so far. Like I said, my favorite room is upstairs. It's so, like, cozy, and when the lights go down, I like this temperature of light, the yellowish orange sort of light. It makes it feel so cozy. But yeah, so this is my favorite room. I like it. I like all the augments and stuff like that, all the decorations. It looks like I went to a yard sale and bought everything. And then we have like the Christmas decorations and stuff, but they're just pretty. And then this part, like the candelabras, oh, chef's kiss, wow, love it. And then of course over here it's all plain because I have my glamour station and my upgrade bench, so. Okay, but now I've really gone over my time, so. I'm jumping ship! I will see if there's anybody to raid. No, I've been distracted for far too long. Okay, raid channel. I still haven't eaten dinner, so we gotta figure that out. Ooh, Will. Will's playing Enshrouded. We're gonna go raid Will. But I will say, thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you didn't mind me terribly going over and over and over ad nauseum about Epic the Musical, because, like I said, obsession. But anywho, I will be back on Thursday. I will be back on Thursday with another episode of my Discord Member's Choice. But until then, I hope everyone has a fantastic